Well, we got a minor problem here. This cow wants my lunch. Done fed it one cracker. It wants another one. There she goes. She got it then. That good cracker. The cow eating peanut butter crackers. You ate my lunch. Welcome to TriStar Digging. I appreciate you joining us this morning. Had a friend there right off the bat. Cows have surrounded me. It's gonna be kind of interesting work around these cows. They're awful curious and nosy. Got a little pond project we're gonna work on today. I brought the track hoe and the packer and a skid steer, and we got a breach in the dam. The dam failed pretty good ways back, I suppose, from the looks of it. There's a pipe right here, but this isn't the overflow. This is a pipe that went under the road to help fill the pond. We'll go down here and look at where the overflow's at. And the overflow quit working and got stopped up, and so then what happens is the pond water, when it fills up, it finds the lowest point, and then it begins to erode and wash out the dam. So this black pipe right here was the overflow, and like I said, it got crushed and smashed down and quit working, and then the pond just fills up and finds a low point. Well, that low point was here. So the low point in the dam was here, and you can see we got a pretty deep hole now. And let's see if I can get down in there. Got trees growing up in this little breach here, so it's been like this for a while. But we're gonna fix it. It's spring fed. There's water coming right down through here. I'll have to build a little coffer dam, probably from somewhere over there. Just a little coffer dam, temporary dam, over into here to hold this water back while I'm fixing this dam. But get down here and see what happened. That gives you a little better view of it. And then below the camera, it's another 4 feet deep right down in there. So the plan is to dig a little core. That wind's blowing. I'm sure it's messing with this camera. So the plan is to dig a core from about right here over to those weeds on the other side of the ditch. There is to build a core, dig a core across there, and then up there where the excavator and equipment was, I'm gonna scalp that hill and get me some good clay to pack back in here, and we'll pack that core on down probably to about right in here. Right there where the excavator's at is where I'm gonna get my dirt to fill that core back in. I'm gonna scalp the topsoil, lay the topsoil back over to the left-hand side over here, and I'm gonna put my fill dirt over on this side so I can grab it real easy with the skid steer and then track it over there to put it in that hole. So let's get started. dirt to build our core back. So we'll go down there and get that coffer dam built, get that spillway area cleaned out with trees. We'll get ready to start building, or actually start building the core, digging the core. Get ready to start putting dirt back in and pack it. So we got our borrow pit dug out, and that's several dump truck loads of dirt over there, which should be enough. If not, I'll leave this pit open and come back and get some more. Once this pit, I'm done with it, and I'll put all that topsoil back in it and dress it up real nice so you won't even hardly tell we've been back in there once grass gets growing on it. So we'll move down there to the bad place in the dam, get to work on that. Alright, I finally got a good bottom here. It's got a little bit of water seeping in from this side here, but I'll clean that out and pack that up, stop that little bit of a leak coming into the bottom of my core. So I got that side tapered out so I can get the skid steer in and out and get the packer in and out. So we'll do the same thing on this side, get that bank knocked down so we get in and out, and then we start putting some clean fill in there and start packing it in. Got the core dug out. I'll walk down through this, take a look at it. It's a lot deeper than I expected it to be, and I still got a little bit right in here, and I'm going to try to get out the skid steer. It's a little bit mushy stuff. I'm going to dig it out, skid steer right quick before I start putting that clean fill back in here. Got a big rock it fell in, but this is the wall right here, so we're at least, because I had to go so much deeper, at least 2.5 to 3 foot deeper than the bottom of the pond now. So put that clean fill in here and it'll make a really good bottom in it. And then this dam was really hard digging through it. They did a good job packing it. It's been here, pond's been here a really long time. Well, it's warm today. It's December 16th and it's every bit of 75 degrees. It is warm today. Take one push right out of the other side and get that rock. and then we'll have it. If I can get that rock to go in, yeah, I got it. Cleaned out good now. Go get some good dirt put in here. And I don't know what it is about fresh clay. My cattle at home are the same way. They love it. Watch that cow. They just wallowing in that clay. They love it. Work on this for a little while and probably come back and get about half full and show you how it looks like. Back at the pond dam project, and today was supposed to be day 2, and we're going to finish this up. Not the case. Earlier in the week, Wednesday evening, when I scheduled to do this job, I brought equipment down Thursday morning, yesterday morning started, and they were calling for rain showers on Friday evening. So potentially showers on Friday evening. Well, here it is, 1 o'clock on Friday afternoon, and it rained a lot last night and this morning. It came a lot of rain. So one plus bright side to look at, I suppose, is the cofferdam that I built, which is right here. Starts here and goes down through there to the other side. The pond's actually come up a decent amount of water in it just since I dammed it yesterday with what rain we got, and that spring that feeds this pond is rising, causing the pond to rise. But the cofferdam's holding good. There's a little bit of water seeping through it, but not bad. And the dam is probably a foot higher that I'm building. It's probably a foot higher right now, if you can see, than the water level. So I don't think we're in too much trouble as far as water cutting across the dam that I started packing in, but it's going to have to dry out. I can't even stand on the side of this hill. It's so slick. So there's not anything we can do for this until it dries out. We'll walk down here on the lower side of the dam, or the core that I'm packing back in. So that's the lower side of the core, and it's packing in there really good. So it'll be a good tight core. But we need some dry weather. To be continued. Alright, so we're back at this pond job. Going to finish up this job today. This will be total work days day 3, but it's day 11 actually since I started the job. I had some rain delays and some issues there, and then we took off a couple days for Christmas, and so today is Monday, and 2 days after Christmas. Christmas was on Saturday, so we'll get this job finished up today. And don't like much. I dug this spillway out before I left on the second day's work, and I brought this riprap this morning to get that. The rock quarry where I usually get rock at was like 15 minutes away from my house, and they were closed today as an extended holiday for Christmas, which I'm glad for them, but it made it difficult for me. I had to drive another 45 minutes away, which is a total of an hour and a half, just to get this rock on this job today. But we're expecting a lot of rain this week, so this spillway has got to be done today. That's the reason I went ahead and got it. So I'll go get some felt, and we'll line this with felt, probably dig this out a little bit more, make that a little bit more uniform, and then we'll put that riprap on that and get that finished up. So this is what the end of day 2 looks like. I got the core, which went across through there. I got that core filled in and packed in, and all that dirt that was over here on this left side got all that moved over and refaced the inside of the dam with it. Got all that looking good. And if you remember, well, just watching the video, there was a big, the pond had come across right here and it ate a big ditch out, and it went down through there. So we got all that filled back in and packed in, got that looking good. So it's pretty much done, except for just the spillway there. So you may be wondering where day 2 video is, and so as you're watching this, we finished up day 1 and come back and showed what it looked like after it rained. It was real muddy and wet, and I was going to show you day 2 video. And well, here it is, day 3, and you have no day 2 video. Day 2 video didn't go too well. In fact, day 2 video is about right in there, somewhere in that area, about 3 or 4 feet deep. There's a GoPro 7 with a memory card, a flexible tripod, and a camera case that's in that dam. So I don't know if that'll ever be found 50, 100 years from now, but I sure didn't find it. And so what happened, there was a big pile of dirt right here. I had the camera facing the core while I was digging that dirt out. And so where the camera was, I was paying attention to it, and then I thought, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and take some dirt and reline or resurface the front side of the dam and get some of this dirt out of the way. So I did that, and then I went back to get the packer, and I thought, well, this would be a good opportunity to do some more video with the packer. And so I walked over there to where my camera was, and where my camera wasn't anymore, and I realized that I had buried it. So it's long gone. Long story short, ordered another GoPro 8 this time, a couple extra batteries and a charger. So we upgraded forcefully. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll go get that felt and finish this up. riprap put in there and dressed up real nice and got it flared up on the side so as water comes through there as it rises up and ease over on the sides and fill that up eventually, I suppose. So let's take care of this job. We've got the dam, backside of the dam all smoothed up and cleaned up good. This was still pumping pretty bad just a few minutes ago when I was working on it. Still pretty spongy. So got this part taken care of, and then we'll walk over here to the borrow pit, take a look at that. Got that all dressed up, filled back in. We had to take a lot more dirt out of there than I was expecting. This job actually turned out to be about another day, 3/4 of a day's worth of work more than I expected, just because we had to dig so deep in that pond dam to get to some good stable dirt on the bottom of it so we can start coming back up with core. But this is the borrow pit, got it all filled back in, smoothed up, looking good. And now then, that takes care of this job. So I've got several trips. Well, I got my truck and a skid steer and a packer to to walk out of here. It's not too far, but got a few trips to make walking back and forth to get this equipment out to where I can get it loaded up. So appreciate you watching. God bless you. Know the Lord loves you. If you don't mind, give it a big old fat thumbs up if you liked the video. If you do like these kind of videos and you don't mind, subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. I appreciate the subscribers that have already joined. And it's real, as I've said this before in another video, it's tough to get a new channel off the ground. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of videos. It takes good content for you guys to want to watch it and enjoy it. So I hope that's the case. We just celebrated Christmas, and Christmas is about the birth of Jesus Christ. And without the birth, the life, the death, and certainly the resurrection, we have no hope of eternal life with the Lord. So I hope that you've made that decision in your life to trust in Him. If you haven't, I pray that you do that. God bless. Thank you.